And an exciting day for a longtime San Diego radio personality who today was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. News 8 starts now.
You're watching San Diego's breaking news leader. This is News 8 at 5.
Guess who got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame today?
You better believe it, baby. And how about this plaque?
Yeah, not too shabby. Shotgun Tom Kelly here at the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and we'll show you his induction ceremony. Plus, Stevie Wonder was here. We'll say what Stevie said about him as well. Coming up on News 8.
Some Hollywood history was made today with a famous San Diego twist. We're speaking about hometown radio DJ Shotgun Tom Kelly, who's been on the LA airwaves for the last 16 years.
He received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame today. Our Phil Blauer just raced back from LA and has a recap of the star-studded ceremony. How exciting.
You know, it was great, Barbara Lee and Carl. I've got to tell you, it was actually quite an experience and emotional day up there. And it was an honor for me to witness history for this man who I've been a big fan of for many, many years. And I know I speak for many San Diegans, including hundreds who are in Hollywood today, when I say this tribute was well-deserved. You better believe it, baby.
I never dreamed that I would be a part of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and now I am. And it's I'm humbled and I'm honored. It's just wonderful.
It's been a 40-year journey for legendary radio DJ Shotgun Tom Kelly from San Diego to Tinseltown.
3 o'clock! This is Shotgun Tom Kelly. Right here on KGB. Shotgun Tom.
Shotgun Tom Kelly here at KEarth 101.
At Hollywood Boulevard and La Brea Avenue, the native San Diegan has earned a permanent place in entertainment history. His name etched on the 2,496th star on the infamous Walk of Fame.
I love that. I love it. And of course, it had a lot to do with you, Phil. You know, telling people about where it was, what time it was, and allowing people in San Diego to drive up here and see this event.
Surrounded by hundreds of adoring fans, family members, and friends, the Mount Miguel High grad who returns to his Fletcher Hills home every weekend is humbled by the accolade.
And my fans mean a lot to me, and for all of them to show up from Los Angeles and San Diego, it is a wonderful honor for me.
Your best Shotgun Tom impersonation.
Come on, baby.
Shotgun's longtime pal, musician Stevie Wonder, praised the broadcaster for his contributions to the entertainment world.
You know, you're celebrating 40 years today.
Yes.
I don't think none of us would have a problem with you celebrating another 80. La, 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 la. Shotgun Tom Kelly. We listen to you on the radio.
And as luck would have it, Shotgun Star sits right next to his idols, the late Real Don Steele, the famous LA DJ whom he succeeded on KEarth 16 years ago.
I just thought he was just one of the most tremendous, high-energy disc jockeys, and one day I wanted to be like him.
For the man with a park ranger hat and booming baritone, this lasting tribute is long overdue.
Movie stars, recording artists get this, but to give it to a radio guy is really a big honor.
It sure is. During his career, Shotgun Tom has been named the nation's top radio personality several times. Now, this honor was just the icing on the cake. Coming up new at 6:30, we're going to hear from his daughter, Melanie, who had a premonition many years ago that her dad would get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I love how much he enjoyed, and rightfully so, the tribute from Stevie Wonder, singing
it was awesome.
to him like that.
Wow.
We understand it's not just a myth. He was the first guy to play John Lennon's Imagine.
Yeah, and here's what happened. This was back at KCBQ in 1971, and his boss handwrote the title on a music card, because that's how they played the music back then. Tom looked at it, and he read it on the air, and we're quoting here, here's the brand new John Lennon song, I'm a Gene.
Oh dear.
Oops.
He can get away with it.
Yeah, I sure can.
He can
Didn't hurt his career at all.
You can laugh about it now.
He sure can, exactly.
Much love. What a nice honor.
Yeah.
And glad you, a once aspiring DJ, bitchin' Phil Bronson,
That's right,
was able to be there to take it all in.
Better believe it, Barbara.
Nicely done.
Oh, man.
Thanks, Phil.
Okay.
You're watching San Diego's breaking news leader. This is News 8 at 6:30.
Legendary radio DJ Shotgun Tom Kelly, who spent more than 25 years on San Diego airwaves, received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame today.
Among those paying tribute, musician Stevie Wonder. News 8's Phil Blauer was there and also has reaction from Shotgun's daughter, who predicted her father would get this honor.
It's been a joyous day here in Hollywood for veteran radio personality Shotgun Tom Kelly. San Diego's own homegrown rock DJ finally gets a permanent place in entertainment history.
This dream was realized today on the Boulevard of Dreams.
You better believe it, baby. San Diego's homegrown DJ, Shotgun Tom Kelly, now has the 2,496th star on the iconic Walk of Fame. For the last 40 years, he's piloted the airwaves from America's finest city to Tinseltown, where he now plays the classic hits at K-Earth 101.
I never dreamed that I would be a part of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and now I am. And I'm humbled. And I'm honored. It's just wonderful.
Longtime friend musician Stevie Wonder says he wouldn't have missed the chance to say thanks to the man who's made millions smile.
Truly, it is my joy to have come today to say some good things about you, Tom Kelly.
Shotgun star sits next to his hero, the late Real Don Steele, the infamous LA DJ he succeeded 16 years ago.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes hard work goes unrecognized. But today, we're all here to ensure that Shotgun's lifetime of work is duly noted.
During a Walk of Fame visit, his now grown daughter, Melanie, told her dad he would get one someday.
The man that you hear on the air is really the man he is. He is such a wonderful, wonderful person, and I just couldn't be happier to have him as my father.
Here's what Shotgun wants his fans to take away from a stop at his sidewalk tribute.
I hope it will remind you of good times, the magic of radio, the music that has become so much a part of our lives, and me.
If you'd like to see Shotgun Tom Kelly star in person, you can't miss it. It's right here on the corner of Hollywood Boulevard and La Brea Avenue. Back to you in San Diego.
One of the people responsible to get Shotgun Tom nominated for a star this year was the late Dick Clark. He wrote a letter to a Walk of Fame committee shortly before his death.